You think I ever get to walk one of y'all down the aisle?
Yeah. Only thing is that is like, trust me, we all are looking for what you and mom have.
CAP. Cap.
But I know that you're getting older and you.
Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the #1 app worldwide allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
Getting like you're getting antsy and you're panicking. But what you don't want is just to say I went to a wedding or my daughters got married and the men are no good. That's what you don't want. Because you'll rush us into just getting with anybody.
Millions of people out there. You can't find one?
You act like that's so easy.
It gotta be.
They gotta be the right one. I found a whole bunch of niggas. Wasn't the one for me. I found a whole bunch of niggas. Wasn't the one for me. So, you gotta be the right one.
But do you want to be married?
Everybody, all your daughters want to be married.
Oh, okay.
I think that this generation in 2025, I think that we're not really tripping so much on that marriage part. I think everybody's just trying to find a partner. Everybody trying to find somebody that love them.
Wouldn't you like to go out and, go to the beach, go to dinner?
I could do that. I can call a nigga right now and do that.
Well,
why I gotta be married?
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
Yeah, I just want to see one of y'all get married sometime soon, where I can enjoy the wedding, walk you down, very happy and proud.
Sound good. I think we all want it.
Yeah, that might be over with. Look, here's the reality, fellas. If you have daughters, your main objective is to keep them off the pole and keep them out the streets. India Love's dad is hoping that one day his daughters get married. But I believe it's too late. These are grown-ass women over the age of 30. And to me, it's just strange that he watched his daughters do a bunch of whole shit in their prime, and now that they are past their prime, he's hoping that some sucker out there, some weak-ass dude out there, save them after their entire past is on the internet. After all these men ran through his daughters, he's hoping they find a sucker. I mean, we all got dreams, so I'm not mad at him. But here's the reality. The thing about a bird is this. A bird will always play victim when she got a pass. She will always blame somebody for her past. And guess who his daughters is blaming for their slutty past? They are blaming him, their father.
You know, my dad didn't give me the talks that he was supposed to give me, so I blame him a lot for me feeling like I lived this fast life and just, I felt like I can make any and every decision on my own when, he's working a lot, so he never really had the time to sit us down, all 5 girls at that.
Yeah.
And tell us, about, how to carry ourselves as a young lady, how to not deal with certain guys. I needed that from him, especially, being a young woman, beautiful and all that. In this generation, it's hard to, maneuver yourself not having that in your head.
So being that you didn't get that from your dad, where'd you learn that from?
Myself.
You had to teach yourself.
I had to teach myself.
So
and I feel like that's most effective, but I felt like it was maybe if somebody gave me a pre-warning of like, okay, this is what life consists of, you gotta be careful, I feel like I would have took a way more skeptical route, not being so free and open and bold and doing whatever.
So that's what you would have done differently.
I would have done differently. I would have been way more like, what's the word?
Conservative.
About my moves. Yeah, exactly.
But you would be a completely different person.
No, you think so?
Look, once a woman is blaming somebody for her past, what she's doing is trying to clean up her image. And she's looking to fool a fool. She wants you to be sympathetic for her after she just did a bunch of whole shit. So she's playing victim, right? But here's the thing. This is why I always tell you guys, if a woman is a bird at 5, she's going to be a bird at 50. Why that is, Q? It's because of her spirit. Your spirit and your energy will always reveal who you are. When you see a woman doing whole shit, like dressing half naked, just doing a bunch of whole shit, it doesn't matter who raised her. That's how she feels internally. So the fact that she's blaming her father, I mean, I'm not going for it. That's a manipulation tactic. Because this bird understands, okay, I just did a bunch of whole shit. Now it's time to play the victim card so people will ignore my past. And you know what's crazy? This bird be playing so many bird games that she said this about her father, and then on another clip, she said her father was there for her, but she was the one who wanted to do what she want.
When I was younger, like my dad, oh my God, my dad, all he had to do was look at me a certain way and I would start crying. Like I was a daddy's girl for sure. Like went through phases, but he did not have to spank me, nothing. I don't think my dad ever spanked me. I think my mom mostly did. He used to tell me, you make a lot of fucking mistakes. And that shit stuck to my head throughout my whole life, right? Like I was like really hard on myself for making a lot of mistakes, especially on the internet and out loud. But like I was just one of those kids and teenagers and 20-year-olds that just, I did what I wanted to do. And I don't give a fuck. I did what I wanted to do. And I don't give a fuck. And like, that's just how I was. Was I supposed to be like that? Absolutely not. Like, but I was very hard-headed. And I was very stuck in my ways. And I was very like, I wanted to live, you know, type shit. So my dad used to tell me, like, you make a lot of fucking mistakes. So I used to be hard on myself because I'm like, damn, like, what the fuck? But then I read in the Bible that, like, you're supposed to make mistakes. Like, it's okay to make mistakes. Like, that's like regular in life. Like, it's not bad. It's like a part of life to make mistakes. And like, that healed my childhood a little bit.
Now, just listen to how a bird comprehends the world. She claims that she read in the Bible that you're supposed to make a lot of mistakes. That's fine. You can. However, if you know better, you will do better. But the fact that she knew that she was doing some hoe shit, there's no excuses for that. Because a person could make a mistake once, maybe twice, fine, maybe 3 times. But shorty, your entire life, you've been getting ran. And then, as these birds pass their prime, they always try to find something to justify their actions. So she found the Bible, and she's quoting things from the Bible to justify her whole behavior. Nasty work, bro. But this is just the mindset of a bird. A bird will always look for an excuse. A bird will never take accountability. And a bird will always try to fool a fool. Because now all of a sudden this bird found God. Right? Now that she's trying to find her a sucker to marry her, she found God. It's the same play with these women over and over and over. It's just the cycle of a bird. But look, nevertheless, man, so her dad is still pushing the line till this day in hopes of some dumb-ass, stupid-ass dude to wife up his daughters that are all sluts.
I'm about to be 36 this summer. I'm getting old.
Yeah, you are.
You 61.
You don't even have a man. You're 36.
Give me a break.
I just want to see one of y'all married. Hey, God damn.
We will. We will.
So, do you really think you'll meet somebody this year?
This year?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to meet anybody.
That's scary.
Oh, it's not scary.
Oh, son, can't open your eyes. Can't you see? Huh?
You should want some man in your life.
I think everybody wants somebody, but they want the right person. You know how many years I've wasted?
The right person can come this year?
They can, yeah. God's time.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
But we already halfway through the year.
We're not even in June yet.
Yeah, we are. Next week. People ain't loving like they used to back in the day.
Sometimes you might have to be a little aggressive.
Oh, no. Why would you want a woman to be aggressive?
Because if you see something you like, and reach out, the guy may not know it. And it could be shy. Then they're going to say some shit. And then, hey, see me?
I thought I put a light constant.
See?
Okay, I would do that. But that's not to me being aggressive.
That is good. Because you let you throwing something out there. See if it'll bite.
I go fishing.
You let you throwing something out there. into the fight.
Boy, if you don't get... Yo, the fact that their father is hoping that they get married one day is like, bro, come on, fam. You really believe a man could turn a hoe into a housewife? You really believe that, brother? Maybe he did. Maybe that's why he's the way he is. It's sad, bro. But like, you know what's so crazy? He is okay with his daughter's lifestyle. He's okay with his daughters smashing all these different men. I guess in his mind, he's looking at it like, these men are celebrities. These men got money. So shit, I'm gonna support. So he's supportive of his daughter's actions, being some hoes out here. But on the flip side, he want a sucker to then save his daughters after they are done doing hoe shit. That's just crazy, brother. You gotta be realistic. Now, I understand that you're pretty happy because in your mind, you feel like your daughters are successful.
You're amazing.
I'm amazing. Yeah, amazing, girl. Nice.
You've taken us as a family to a level where we're being recognized. And I never even looked at it like that for a while. You know what I mean? And for that, I want to thank you for that. Because my last name is something my grandfather always said I should be proud of. And I really believe that you're proud of it. He would be proud knowing that you and the girls, everybody, we're all proud of it. Because Westbrook's, yeah, that's what it is. So, no, I'm just keeping it real. And there's times where I've looked under my pillow and you said the tooth fairy came and there was some money under there and I ain't lost not one tooth. So, I love that. Man, you know.
But see, that's the thing. When a woman chooses to be a slut, it comes with a price. At some point, it's not all about money because money is not going to add any value to a woman where a real man is going to see her as a wife. Money can't save you. Y'all got to understand that. Regardless of what y'all think, when it comes to life, real life, not the surface shit, not the superficial shit, real life, money can't save you. Money can't build character. These women are who they are. They are for the streets. And you got to accept that. The only type of guy that will save these women are a weak ass dude. That's it. But the fact that he raised these young birds is very telling. And this is what happens when a man, and I got to keep it real, but this is what happens when a man is not a very strong man. It's going to be a reflection of his daughters.
In a two-parent household,
That matters a lot, right?
That matters a lot.
Okay.
If they didn't have their dad in their life, that matters a lot.
Seriously?
That says a lot about how they are with men and different people in general.
Okay.
It just depends on their upbringing.
Even though India Love's father was present in her life, she still chose the streets because they give her a lot of free privilege. She was free to roam the streets, and look at the outcome. Let's be wise out here, man.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.